Hello, my friends. I'm glad you could be here with us this Friday. I am doing a soulmate or karmic reading. Now, this could be a karmic in your life. It could be a soulmate in your life. It can be a soulmate or a karmic in someone else's life. I prefer to call them soulmates. I don't really like the name karmic. Only because there seems to be a negative connotation along with that. And I think that soulmates are extraordinarily important in our journeys and in our growth, as well as the journeys and the growth of others that we love around us. So soulmates are very, very important. Now, this could be, again, a reading based upon someone who's in your life. It could be a lover, it could be a friend, it could be a sibling, a parent, a coworker. It can be many different people in your life. It could also be someone in your divine masculine's life. So as you listen to the reading, you will probably start to see a picture form that will let you kind of know who this soulmate reading is for you, and what this reading represents for that particular person. So let's get into it here for you guys. If you have not already, please like and subscribe. We are a new channel, and it is extremely helpful for us right now when you do. So, and we're always super grateful and appreciative of that. So, all right, let's see. So you're right here. The first card that I'm going to lay down is, well, I'm just going to lay them all down first. So that's what we're going to do. All right. So we're going to just pull the cards first, I think, and then we'll pick them up one at a time and kind of look and see what they reveal to us about this particular soulmate that is somehow entangled in your life or your divine masculine's life. All right. So we've got this first card here. And okay, second card here. But yes, soulmates are important. Oh, this one popped out. So it belongs here. It was quite eager, so I'm curious to see what that one's going to say. And one more. Let's see. All right, this is the one. All right, let's see what's going on with this particular soulmate in your life or in your divine masculine's life, which of course that means that it's your life as well, right? So this first one here is the purpose of the relationship. It's the purpose of why this person is involved in either your life or your divine masculine's life. And for this card, we have Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So this person carries with them a lesson in your life or your divine masculine's life. There's something quite negative in the lesson, but the darkness always serves the light, even when the darkness doesn't know that. And I'm not saying that this person is darkness, not at all. This person is not darkness. This person is absolutely valuable and plays a very significant and important role in your life or your divine masculine's life. And they are definitely a beautiful soul. But when I say darkness, we all carry shadow in us. We are both light and shadow. And the shadow is only there to illuminate the light, which is why I say darkness always serves the light, even when the darkness doesn't know it. And so whatever shadow aspects of this person are showing up in your life or your divine masculine's life, it is to teach you a very valuable lesson. And what that looks like is that there are some things that are maybe out of control, some energies that are scattered, that are, you know, kind of like walking on eggshell energy, not really quite sure which way is up or which way is down, what is right, what is wrong. And there is a feeling of like, I don't want to do the wrong thing because I somehow always end up doing the wrong thing. And so I would rather just like play possum and not make a choice or a decision. That's actually the wrong thing. So that's why this person is in your life or the divine masculine's life, is to get you out of this mentality of, I'm not quite sure what is right and wrong. Sometimes in order to know what we want or who we are or what we are, we need to first know what we don't want or what we are not. And sometimes people show up in our lives to teach us that, to show us that, to give us clarity. And so this person is there for that reason, to shine light by using something dark in order to illuminate the lesson and what you or your divine masculine really truly wants and needs. So that's pretty cool. Like that's what the soulmates in our lives come into our lives for. They're very important parts of our growth and our ascension. So the next card here is that there is some kind of a block in the relationship. And what is the block in the relationship? It's either a block in the relationship with the soulmate, or the soulmate is creating a block. And what I see here is that the soulmate is creating a block with this Page of Cups. I guess it could be either or, but what it looks like to me is that this is kind of a new and blossoming relationship. It's either someone that you just met and you're feeling somewhat excited about, but maybe there's some fear and some confusion here, or which is, blocking you from really directing your energy where it needs to be, which is, on your journey. It's pulling you away from going within and causing you to focus on something outside of yourself that may not necessarily be for your highest good. Or it could be the divine masculine is experiencing this with a soulmate, keeping them from really focusing on the things that are really truly important to them. Because again, their fear is causing them to want to lay down and play possum and not make any moves, not, try to have forward movement and growth because they don't want to do the wrong thing. It's almost like there's like a fear of this person. It could be fear of abandonment, fear of loss, fear of not being accepted, or even the fear of actually having to go in and see what within them is causing them, like what their own shadows are. Again, people come into our lives sometimes to cause us to see our own shadows. And that's what I see happening with this soulmate for you or divine masculine. So that's what's causing the block in the relationship. It could be that they're blocking you and your divine masculine from being with each other, or it could be somebody for you or just for them. And this next card is what kind of guidance, like what advice for this particular relationship in order to kind of speed it up, speed the lessons up and be able to take the most from it. All right, so for this, we have the Emperor in reverse. And what I see with this is that ego needs to be transcended, rising above the ego, letting egoic thoughts and patterns, that are there consciously or subconsciously, letting them go. But in order to let them go, we first have to recognize that they're even there. And that's what the soulmate is showing us here. Again, this could be for you or it could be for your divine masculine. You'll have to look at this and decide. And I'm sure as you really kind of see this, you're going to know exactly who to apply this to. But there's big ego there. It could be that it's triggering your ego. It could be that it's triggering divine masculine's ego. And it could be that the soulmate has a really big ego that is very difficult to please and which is very triggering to you or your divine masculine. Sometimes this can even apply to more than one soulmate as well. Sometimes these patterns that we have cause multiple people to show up in our lives because we attract what we are. And so sometimes multiple people can kind of fit into this soulmate scenario. But you're going to see and recognize the pattern either in yourself, your divine masculine, or you can even see it both because you and your divine masculine share the same soul energy. So of course there's going to be overlap in the lessons that the two of you are learning. So that's what I see with this, is that there's immaturity, problems with a big giant ego, and the advice is to let that go. Change happens within us. Change always starts inside, as within, so without. So in order to kind of cut this energy out and cut the people out of our lives that are creating a lot of these problems, we have to recognize that the problem is created within us first and foremost. And so it's like looking in a mirror. Is the reflection the source, or is it you that's the source of the reflection? It's you that's the source of the reflection. So you cannot change the image in the mirror until you recognize the source of it. And then you can change the source and therefore change the reflection. The reflection is real, but there's always a source. And so the outside world, our soulmates, our experiences, are a reflection in the universal mirror of life as to what we are and where we are. So that is the guidance that I see that this soulmate is working you or your divine masculine or both of you towards recognizing. And most likely the probable outcome based upon current circumstances right now, and the energy that we see right now is from old energy, right? What we see happening and manifesting in our life right now is old energy. So you can't look at the new, at what's going on right now. You have to look at where you were as to why this is happening now, and then change something within you in order to get a different outcome later. And that's what this soulmate is showing us here today. And for this, we have the star. The star. So the probable outcome of this is that lessons are going to be learned. Leveling up is going to take place. And I created a little Instagram meme today that talks about, and I heard this from someone and I thought I have to make something about this. It's so cool, and it really resonated with me. No one can pull you down if you, unless they're below you, beneath you, right? So what that means is it's not that we're better than anyone else, but we're all at different places and we're all learning things, and we show up as many different things in many different people's lives. Sometimes we are the lover, the friend, the mother, the child, the mentor, the teacher, the student. We can show up as so many different things, and those are all things that we show up as depending on the person's perception of us and the role that we're playing. But that doesn't mean that's who we are, right? And so you're learning, you and your divine masculine are learning from the soulmates in your life in order to level you up. And so someone can only pull you down when they're beneath you, which what that means is that the actions that they're doing are trying to pull you back into this old energy. So it's not that they're beneath you as like you're better than them. That's not what it is, because no one's better than anybody else. We're all valuable. We're all part of the same whole. What we do unto others, we are also doing unto ourselves. So if we put negativity out, we get negativity back. But this person is going to want to pull you guys, either you or your divine masculine, or there's other soulmates that could be involved in this, pull you backwards back into the old energy. Have you really learned your lessons? Or is it time to level up and move on? And I think right now this soulmate is really getting you guys to a place where leveling up and moving on is exactly what's going to take place in the future. And that is because you, Divine Feminine, are doing so much work on yourself through your awakening and your ascension. And of course, that's what's happening with Divine Masculine too. Even though it might look like a completely different scenario, that's exactly what's happening for the both of you. It's not just one. Not one elevates and levels up. It's both of you that elevate and level up, and you do it together. And so I'm going to pull an oracle card. This deck is so freaking cool. I don't know if you guys know who Abraham Hicks is. Probably most of you do. And I love Abraham Hicks. She is an incredibly wise woman and gives wonderful advice. So this oracle deck is an Abraham Hicks oracle deck. And I thought it would be very fitting for this because Abraham Hicks talks a lot about being in your vortex and being in alignment with what you want. And soulmates teach us what we don't want and what we do want. They're there for both. We are here in duality. So appreciate everyone always. Appreciate everyone always, and treat people the way you would want to be treated. Even if they're not treating you that way, doesn't mean you have to react and respond. They just may not understand why you are who you are, or what your intentions are, or what it is that you're doing, because of the level of consciousness that they're at right now. If someone's upset with you, it's because they're probably upset with themselves. If they're accusing you of something and they don't know, it's probably because they're actually acting out their own vibrational energy, and it is not your fault. Remember who you are and know who you are, Divine Feminine. My thoughts are in harmony with health. Remember, old energy is what shows up now. You can't look at that. You got to look at what you want and align with what you want. Okay? And then it will show up in your not so distant future. So my thoughts are in harmony with health. I want perfect health. I like feeling good. I enjoy my good feeling body. I have many positive memories of feeling good in my body. I see many people who are clearly in a state of good health, and it is easy to see how much they are enjoying their good feeling like these. Oops, I'm sorry. My glasses here. It is easy to see how much they are enjoying their good feeling bodies. When I think thoughts like these, I feel good. These thoughts are in harmony with a healthy body. So, Divine Feminine, you may be needing to hear this. I don't think it necessarily is talking about body image. That's a part of it. But it's more about being grateful and feeling good for what you do have and being in harmony with the health of your body. You know, eating well, getting the rest that you need, giving yourself the time out, and, you know, also indulging a little here and there. Balance is so important. Being in, you know, balance and in harmony with all of the different options that we have available to us. Not too much here and not too little there, right? Being in health and being in harmony and appreciating and loving the body, the avatar that you have. You are not your body, but just like you take care of your car or your house, you take care of your body as well. It is your vehicle here in this earthly realm. So appreciate it, love it, take good care of it, and it will take good care of you. You are a soul having a human experience. Take care of the human part of yourself by knowing that you are a soul first and foremost. I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here today. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you tomorrow. Mwah! Let me know if it resonated in the comments below. I love hearing your guys's. I love hearing all of your feedback. Mwah! Take care. Have a great weekend.